Hey everyone, how you doing today? As mentioned in the daily financial news, we actually have three experts that we talk to every Monday, and we bring it home with my boy Emil. How you doing, sir?
I'm great. Happy Monday.
Oh man, it's happy Monday. So hey, I really like our conversations every week because unlike anybody else of my experts, we actually just dive into a market and we go, "What's going on there?" And neither you or I know about the markets most of the time. We're just getting raw data. But what we're going to do now is we're going to take a step back. We're going to realize and appreciate we've talked about 17 cities or metros in the last 3 or 4 months. So what I thought we would do, and actually you did all the work, is we would just bring up a doc and just kind of summarize the high level stats of each area. And you actually have a special bonus for folks that I will let you kind of share with as you do that. So what you got? You want to share with us what's going on?
Yeah. So for all 17 cities, and credit to you for coming up with the key stats to look at, which I think are going to be super useful for people. So for each city, we look at the median single family home price,
Mm-hmm.
the median single family rent, and
Mm-hmm.
both of those are coming from John Burns data. Then we're going to look at unemployment data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics as of March 2021.
Okay.
And then we'll look at population growth of the MSA and population growth of the city from 2010 to 2019. So about a decade
Yeah.
coming from census data.
And it's the marriage of these four variables that I think might tell us some interesting pictures. Like it might tell us where people are going and where people are leaving. It may tell us where the job markets are growing or contracting. So yeah, I thought, what started as a crazy idea off camera, you did some work on. So why don't you pull up the doc and let's just start going through it. Have some fun.
Cool. Let's do it. And yeah, I think for anyone who is looking for a place to invest, these are like some really good starting points to be able to like compare all these different cities and say, okay, which ones are maybe having some good trends that I can look further into.
Okay.
All right. So let's start with the top, the first one. So these are all in order of cities that we've done in the past. So
And
Jacksonville was
folks,
the
yeah,
first
just so
city.
you remember, folks, there's actually a playlist. I think the playlist is called Roof Stock. So all of these are there. If you want to go in and watch them, this one will be added after it. So if you have a city on here you like, there is a video already there for you. Sorry.
No, all good. And to talk about the bonus that you alluded to, I'm going to actually throw these into a Google Sheet
Mhm.
and I'll share it with you. And then you can share it with the audience. Maybe we'll put it in the description or something.
Yep,
And then
it'll be
people can,
first line of the description, folks.
perfect. And then people can just kind of look and compare easily next to each other because this is not the best way to compare it, but this is how I compiled it.
Works.
All right, Jacksonville. So our median single family home price, 243,200. This is as of March 2021.
Mhm.
Median single family rent, 1,458. And as you guys can see, our unemployment, 4.4%. I think the national average right now is 6%. So Jacksonville coming below the national average.
Yeah, I think it was 6% in March. I think it's 6.1 now, but it's yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Yep.
below. That's interesting. Wow, look at that population growth. Damn.
Yeah, huge. Almost 16% of the MSA, and then the city coming in almost 11%.
So you have population growth and a healthy job market. That's what that tells me.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay.
All right, moving to Birmingham, so a little bit more affordable, 178,600 on median single family home price. Our rent, 1,086. Unemployment, 3.2.
Wow.
Yeah, but population not as robust, at least from
Interesting.
2010 to 2019.
Yeah, 2% roughly is kind of just delta in birth death rates. So right, and then you look there, city growth actually negative. That's interesting. Jacksonville. Okay. All right. Birmingham. That's interesting. It's
Yep.
crazy.
All right, so moving on to Indianapolis is actually one of the cities I have a rental property in. So median single family home price 229,900, median single family rent 1,296.
Interesting.
Our unemployment is 4.5%, so still healthy. And then you look at the population growth, pretty
Off
solid
the
as well.
charts. Yeah. Anything over 3%, people are, and you have city growth too. That's interesting. Okay.
All right, Columbus, our home price 218,200. The rent 1,334. So you can do a kind of a quick look how it compares to Indianapolis. Unemployment a little bit higher, 5%. And then our population growth, fantastic, double
Yeah.
digits.
Off the charts. Wow. This is a good way of looking at this. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be really handy for people in a nice spreadsheet. St. Louis, one thing I might also throw in here is the MSA population as of 2019. So people can see like, 11%. Is it
Of
a
what?
big swing?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. How big of
Okay.
a swing is
That'd be
it?
cool. That'd probably be a good thing. Yeah.
St. Louis, so our median single family home price, 197,400, rent, 1,111, unemployment, 4.8. And then our population growth, not looking amazing. So the MSA basically staying flat and people are moving out of the city.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I thought maybe in unemployment across finally Memphis is over 6%. I'm wondering where all the unemployed are. Unemployment looks better than average so far. That's interesting.
Yeah, and especially in some of these, I guess secondary markets. But we'll cover some markets here that I think are 6+. So you'll see those. Yeah, and here's one, Memphis. So I think the most affordable we've covered so far, 157. Yep.
Okay.
So where'd you go? 182,400. Excuse me. Median single family rent, 1,114. Unemployment not as rosy, 6.3%.
Yeah, I would call that above the median.
Yep.
Or above the average. Yeah.
And then our population growth, 2.3. So not
great.
Tepid. All right. Cleveland. So we got 157,000. That's the cheapest so far.
Yeah.
Median single family rent, 1,059. Our unemployment rate, 4.9%. And our population growth not doing too hot.
Shrinking.
Yes.
Okay.
Detroit, 150,000 compared to $994 rent. Unemployment rate, again, 4.5%, so not so bad. But as you can see, population growth in the MSA basically staying flat, but people are moving out of the city.
Yep. Interesting.
All right. San Antonio, probably no surprises here to people except for maybe unemployment, right? We got a healthy 256,999 for home price.
Yeah.
Rent, 1,487. That's the highest I think we've covered so far.
Yep.
Unemployment above
That's
the
interesting.
national average.
The highest so far. Oh my God. Look at that population growth. Oh my God.
Crazy. Almost 20% on the MSA and 16% on the city.
Hello, Texas real estate.
Yeah. Yeah. Just remember, we covered it in an episode.
That's
Just
right.
Watch out for property tax.
Yeah. Go
Keep
deep.
that in mind.
Yeah. There you go. Exactly.
All right. Philadelphia. So median single family home price, 304,600. Our rent there, 1,490. There you go. Unemployment
over 7. Okay.
Yeah. So some of these bigger cities getting hit harder. Population growth of our MSA, 2.3, and then population growth of the city, 3.8.
Okay. All right.
Atlanta, or hot Atlanta, you guys will see Atlanta's been on a lot of people's radar. 265,200 median single family rent, 1,447. Very healthy unemployment, 4.1%, as compared to some of these other cities. And then look at our population growth, 14% in the MSA and almost 21 in the city.
Wow.
If you thought that was amazing, look at Charlotte.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy.
Almost 18% growth in the MSA, 21% in the city. I'm sure Charlotte's popped up on like all those top 10 city lists on Forbes and all those. Yeah. And you look at the median single family home price getting close to 300. So healthy there. If you thought Charlotte was great, look at Raleigh.
Oh, 23.
Yeah, 23. Look at the
unemployment at 4%, sub 4.
Yeah, I think the 1,571, does that beat San Antonio? It does. So highest rent there so far. Median single family rent. Yeah, 23 and 17% on population growth.
Jeez. North Carolina showing up.
Yeah. North Carolina is doing amazing right now. Kansas City, so 234,600. Rent 1,280. Unemployment solid, 4.2%, and the growth there's solid as well. 7% plus.
Yeah, not bad.
Cincinnati. I'm just gonna I'm gonna scroll the last 3 and people can kind of just check these out. Cincinnati, Chicago, Pittsburgh. Yeah. I'll point out that Chicago, you see unemployment 7.5%, another big city.
Same with Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Same with Pittsburgh, 7.5%.
Yeah. So it's these northern. So what was it? Philadelphia was the other one that was up, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So Philly, Chicago, Pittsburgh, kind of old industrial.
Yep.
That's interesting. And also negative growth.
Yep. And
Wow.
Chicago basically staying the same. And then Pittsburgh down 1.6 in the MSA and down 1.8 in the city. So
yeah, this is interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Add that population size so they can do a compare. And yeah, let's get this Google Doc out to folks. And this is pretty eye-opening. Again, I love doing these cities one by one, but looking at this in total goes, I know what cities I'm ignoring.
yeah, exactly. This is a kind of a cool way to bring it all home. Look at some of the key numbers and compare and contrast.
Yeah. Very, very cool, man. Well, I appreciate you doing this. Do me a favor and yeah, just keep going. And we'll talk next week. You know which city we're going to do next week, or you're going to make it a surprise?
I don't know if anyone has any recommendations. We haven't had a recommendation in a while, so let us know in the comments and I'll try to cover that.
Yeah. And do me a favor, folks, pick a city that Roofstock covers. Go to roofstock.com, see what cities they cover, because that's kind of where we start. So, all right, Emil, thank you very much, buddy.
Thanks, Michael.
Mm-hmm.